All right, true crime fans, we are to flight 6. We are having, for flight 6, we are having some Chardonnay. And let me just say I have some nay, like as in nay, news. We have 2 little quick nay, not very exciting, remains of the day here to chat about. Again, this is flight 6 on the 10th episode. It is true crime. I'm the dyslexic detective, if you can't tell. This is True Crime Tuesday, and it is April 26th, and we're almost finished with episode 10. So the 2 cases that we have to go with our Chardonnay. Yeah, Chardonnay isn't my favorite either, and neither is Leticia Stauch. So Leticia Stauch, she is literally like a Disney evil step monster. She is allegedly the person who beat and bludgeoned and I think even shot in her stepson, who was Gavin Stauch, a beautiful child, just starting his life. He was a 5th grader, 11 years old. This was in 2000, I believe it was 2020, in Colorado Springs. Boy, Colorado Springs, true crime, I'm not kidding you. There's a lot of true crime that happens there. Real big mystery stuff. I wouldn't move to Colorado Springs. I mean, it's absolutely gorgeous there, from what I can tell, but I'm just saying. Anyways, so Leticia Stauch in 2020, she reported her stepson missing, and actually he wasn't, and then she went on this weird trip back to her hometown in South Carolina, but I think she stopped. They found out through GPS, I believe, or they claim, the evidence is that she went to Florida, which was where Gavin was found in a suitcase, wrapped in his blanket from home. I mean, she was the one who said he was missing. She was the one who made up a little fib about a friend who I believe did not exist. She wasn't very nice. Anyways, that was all in 2020. Since then, she's fought with her one lawyers. Then she said, no, I'm crazy. No, I want to be pro se, which means you want to represent yourself. And that went like, crazy. And again, it's a crime, Linda. It's a crime, boom, boom. It looks like 2 handprints, and it's teal on a white background. Linda has a great playlist on this. She has followed it. She has doggedly pursued this. And it's a crime, Linda, who alerted me, and then I looked it up, and krwo.com, 13ABC, Colorado Springs, had an update that she has new lawyers, and in February they pled for her, I think it was February 11th, that she changed her plea from not guilty to, hold on a second, we've got an emergency. She changed her plea from guilty to not guilty by reason of insanity. So unlike Idaho, in Colorado you can still plead not guilty by reason of insanity. So that's what she's changed it to, and she's been at the Colorado she's been tested for competency. Now, she got tested for competency twice before and was found to be competent. Now she's being tested again at the Colorado Mental Health Institute at Pueblo, which is known as CHHIP or CMHIP. And her lawyer is saying that she's from South Carolina and they need to go to South Carolina to obtain some evidence, and this is going to take more time. And so therefore, instead of having the date that she was supposed to have this week, I believe, and he said to complete that report, they need to go to South Carolina. So that will be done June 9th. again, we're having a little emergency out going by us. So she will be back in court. They asked how long will this take, and her lawyer said, they figured everything would be finished by June 9th. So we will see her June 9th, 22. Leticia Stauch, you need your day in court, and we need to see no more of you. You've taken up enough of our time. All right, the other person who's taken up enough of our time, let's raise a glass to the person who will be sentenced and pled guilty to fraud, Sherri Papini. Sour grapes. Yes, sour grapes. Chardonnay is not my friend, and neither is Sherri Papini. Hey, so the big news about Sherri Papini, we know that we will see her, I believe, in June to be sentenced, but, and we don't know how long. This week, last time I spoke with you on Tuesday, previously on the 20th, I believe, she had pled guilty. We knew that. Now, the next day, her husband, Keith, who had been through this whole, like, oh my God, where is she? Oh my God. And I really do think, okay, we have another emergency. Let's hope I don't have a story here in Ohio. We know, anyway, he stood by her through this whole thing. And now she's pled guilty. That's all over with. And he is like, amen. Let's put that to bed. That is settled. Now I want a divorce. And who can blame him? He's asking for full custody of the kids and claiming that she's been able to have some visitation, and she even missed one of those visits. He does not want to be financially responsible for any of the debts incurred by her crimes. So, like, she has to pay restitution. He would like to legally not be involved in that. And he would like to maintain the couple's, the property of the marriage, which is the home and 3 vehicles. So, I don't know if he'll get all that. But he definitely shouldn't. I don't know what evidence they have, but it seems as if he didn't know and that he was just supportive and that she took him for a ride. She seems to have a little bit of, imagination and needs a lot of attention and makes up stories and has her whole life. So there's that. Anyways, that was that little bit. And the only thing we have left is the Johnny Depp, Amber Heard, little celebrity talk.